My bad, y'all. I see what they did. I see what they did. My bad. Okay, let me see. Let's go to the studio. Oh, okay. They getting a little. Okay, I take that back. They getting their little views. Interesting. 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 Hey man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't plan on being here long anyway. That was pretty much it, guys. That was all I really had as far as you know. Okay, let me find something real quick. That's all I had, honestly. Let me look up some. Oh, let's see. 1, 2. Hold up, y'all. I'm looking up something real quick. I'm looking up something. Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay, copy the video. Okay. Copy. Kicklit. I'm working right now. Y'all just bear with me. Kicklit. There we go. Download. Paste. You want to do, let's do 720. Let's do 720. Okay. So what's going to happen? What I'm going to do is I will re-upload what just got taken down, and I'll just chop off the Drake song. I'll just re-upload it, just for the sake of content and stuff like that. So no worries, y'all. No worries. No worries. All right, I didn't know I could do all this the whole time. Okay. Ain't technology beautiful? Technology is beautiful. Where is it at? Download. So I'm gonna re-upload this honestly tonight. Okay, so let me do this. I'll re-upload it. I'll re-upload it now, and then I'll just let it play out in the morning again. For those that want to go back and revisit or missed it or whatever case. So I do apologize, y'all. My bad, but you know. Okay, let's do. Okay, what is that? That is the drink. Upload the video. Yeah, I'll just run it as a premiere. Drink. Where's it at? Okay. So let me change some of these letters, capitalize some of these letters. Oh, so I'm not gonna talk about The Boys. We got episode 7. We have 1 episode left. I'm over it, honestly, man. I'm over it. I probably will check out the Vault Rising. I need a comma. No, I need a comma. Okay. Let me see anything else that I missed. That was pretty much it. That's all I had, y'all. I didn't want y'all to feel like, damn, they just took the damn stream down and that's it. So Chris Brown's Brown album. I'm just changing up titles, y'all. I'm just reworking these titles, adding some caps. Album A. And this weekend, I'm gonna go see. What am I gonna go see this weekend? I don't know. Hollywood's. Okay. Review. Hollywood's latest projects. There we go. Latest. And then we have the P. And then capitalize the P. Okay, so then we do our. I will show you what I'm doing, but it's just boring, so I don't want to do that to y'all. Okay, let's do that. Drink, and then Kendrick. I'm gonna assume that Drake does about 150,000 units in the first week. I can't see why not. This is easily the most anticipated hip hop album since GNX, and it's gonna far surpass GNX numbers. But let's see. Yo, I know what I'll do. Let me show y'all some comments of what I be dealing with when this is what happens when you express an opinion. It's dangerous out here to express opinions these days. Y'all be careful, be mindful of sharing your thoughts with strangers. So now let me go here. Okay, next. Oh, wait. Okay, let me go here. Let me show you what I've been dealing with. Where's it at? Where are my notifications? Notifications. Okay, hold on. Let's let it populate. Yeah, it's very, very dangerous out here to give your opinion on stuff. Very, very dangerous. Okay, now notifications. Now where we at? Where do I go? Let's see. Complain. Sounded mean and grateful. Let's go here, y'all. Have y'all seen this clip on yeah. Wait. Let's go here.
So I've heard from many of you, and you likely have heard there were changes at Disney and my role was eliminated. So after 31 years of working for the Walt Disney Company, I'm no longer there. And I just wanted to say that I'm incredibly grateful and thank you to all the people who've reached out with your text messages and phone calls and kind words. it really has meant a lot to me and has been so encouraging and so helpful. You know, it was really sad news and disappointing.
Just pay attention.
I'm been processing it and coming to terms with it, and I'm just sad that not only am I leaving after 31 years of doing what I loved, I have an intense passion for cinema and for all the publicity that we've done, and I love it, and I'm very grateful for the experiences and the opportunity to work for a great brand, and the friendships, and work with and collaborate with phenomenal people. And I feel for the people that are still there that were surprised by this news, and for the people that this news will impact, such as our vendors and our agencies and others. All that said, I'm looking forward to what comes next and remain incredibly positive and grateful that the best is yet to come. I truly believe great things are ahead, and I just want to move forward into this next chapter remaining positive and hopeful, and move forward with kindness
with
gratitude.
Hear me out.
So there's more to come, and thank you so much. Hi.
Okay, let me tell you what I saw wrong with this. Okay, there's a bunch of things wrong with this, and I'll make this his own video. So let's go here. Disney laid me off after 31 years. I'm still processing the news weeks later. Sir, you worked at this company for 31 years. You'll be all right. Okay? The optics on Disney, not very good. Majority of people are not happy for you. They don't care. And in their eyes, you work for the enemy. You work for an oligarch. You're working for a corporation that's making people's lives a little harder to maintain. You understand what I'm saying? Could you imagine? Remember when all the people were getting illegally fired from their Fed jobs? And people were like, oh, well, y'all work for the Feds. Should have found you a better job. Should have left the Feds years ago. The Feds is government bloat. It's waste. It's fraud. Remember that? Same premise here. You work for Disney. Disney optics ain't looking too good. Right? Let y'all tell it. Oh, the underground tunnels with the children. Oh, the missing children. The trafficking. Oh, okay. Fine. Right? What does he say? It was a shock that didn't just affect me, but my team, our vendors, the agencies we partner with every day, people who gave everything to work we built together. I've been thinking about all of them. What I keep coming back to is this: 31 years of friendships and work that genuinely mattered. I'm grateful for everything those years gave me, and I'm genuinely excited for what comes next. The best is still ahead. To everyone who reached out, thank you. It has meant more than you know. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a damn? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You tough, right? Okay. So what did I say? Yeah. Spirit, 17,000 airline people, stewardesses, pilots lost their jobs. I'm not worried about you in your little 30. You got 31 years at a Fortune 500 company, sir. Consider yourself blessed and keep it moving. No one cares to hear this, honestly, right? So y'all want to hear about, I was there for 31 days. Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here. So what did I say? I said 31 years and complaining. That's what I said. And boy, did these crackers come for me. Okay, 81 likes. I don't do this stuff for clicks and views and likes. I literally said 31 years and you're complaining. You could have kept this to yourself. Not everything needs to be the internet's business. So let's go through all the comments. Now, this is his wife. I guess this is his wife, Yvette Best. Not complaining, just sad. He is truly one of the good ones. Well, ma'am, your husband worked for an evil entity. Sorry, there are no good ones. Because his work, his labor, right, helped feed the machine. No, he's not one of the good ones. I'm sorry. Right? This person says, God forbid someone think that 31 years of service and loyalty should be reciprocated. The wife comes back again. Yvette, don't feed the troll. Your husband sounds like a faithful Disney soldier, and it's jarring to be let go when you're not far from the finish line. I was let go by some company in last October in our last big layoff. 550 people. But unlike Chris, I was already at retirement age 67, so it was the best thing that could have happened to me. I got 2 months of warning pay act and then 6 months of severance pay. Exactly. We don't care about y'all. Right? Been technically retired since mid-December, and I haven't even touched my retirement accounts yet. Okay, so people like you, they don't know. We can't relate. We can't relate. I said, I pity the fool that expects Fortune 500 companies to have consideration for its workers. Someone says, don't be a boner. Someone says to me, did you miss the part where he also said he was grateful and looking forward to what's come? I said, how about people stop telling the internet their issues that nobody cares about? Someone says to me, and he didn't complain once. Some people really only have the brain capacity to process 3 seconds of an IG reel. They don't they? Let's see. Clearly, you didn't hear a single word this guy is saying. You can't be that clueless. And I said to all of them, yet here you are. This one says, yet here you are annoying us with your opinion no one cares about. We're all here to see his post, not your stupid ass commentary. That's why his content is trending and yours isn't. I would never want to be trending because I'm bitching because I got laid off for a company after 31 years. I wouldn't tell y'all none of my business. I got enough goddamn common sense to come in here and not tell y'all all my damn business. That's the difference between me and him. And then I clap back at everybody. I said, and yet here you are under my comment section. Make it make sense, right? This one tells me to F off. And I said, no, don't leave now. This one says the complaint is intolerable. I'm sure with his bank account, he will wake up just fine tomorrow. I'm sure anyone and everyone will be serving him. Exactly. And I get back to clapping at people. Low IQ response. Oh, he's not complaining. 30 years ago, there was consideration for employees, not now. Who cares about back 30 years ago? This person said, where's the complaint? He sounded pretty grateful and kind to me. You cared enough to leave a criticizing comment. And once again, but here you are under my comments, but you got it. Okay? Look at this. You seem to be the only nobody that cared enough to comment that nobody cares about what you have to say, but yet y'all give a fuck about what I say because you all under my comment, trying to rebuff and refute what I'm saying. So why are you under my comment again? Right? These white folk, you know what's funny? All these white folk that are championing this man, they're the ones they're in financial crisis. These are the ones that don't know how to, pivot and maneuver when shit goes left. Right? Okay, let's continue. This person says, people really think he never complained. He is looking forward to see where he goes next. Wish you the best. You got this. This person says, notice you set your profile to private. Guess when you have comments like yours, you hide. I don't do it. I said my profile has been always private for years. I don't hide from no goddamn body. It's the internet. Okay. Look at this. Dude, you had a great run, 31 years. Let it go. Exactly. Let it go. This is nobody's business but y'all's. I'm not here. Stop telling everybody y'all's business. 90% of the people don't care or are happy you're going through some shit. They're happy to see you complain and bitch and whine and they're happy. Stop bringing your business to the internet. What else? Was there something else? Other notifications that I got? I was debating. Somebody was on my neck. Oh yes. You urban Negroes with this Olivier Audemars. I just had to break it down to my wife. I explained to my wife after so long, right? I told, so y'all believe this is a black man. Olivier Audemars is not a black man. Once again, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. How is Olivier Audemars a black man if his granddaddy is Swiss? So I'm talking to my wife. I'm trying to explain to her the situation, right? I say to my wife, I say, hey, how are you black if your granddaddy's white? I asked my wife, how are you black if your granddaddy is white? Now you may be black presenting, you may be black passing, but you are not black. Your granddaddy is white. But for all those Creole women, that Creole passing people, they may be white passing, but you're not white. Do you understand? This shit is not that hard to figure out, right? Genealogy wise, you're not black. So here's what's being said now. Influencer reveals that streamers and rappers are being compensated to devalue the AP Swatch collab because the owner of AP is African American. First things first, he's not the owner. He is vice chairman. He sits under his sister. His sister sits on the board, and between the two of them, they have 40% shareholder. The other 60% is them other people. Now, how do you? They're minority owners. There we go. This is the whole Jay-Z thing effect all over again. Now, so this influencer says, the owner and chairman of Audemars Piguet AP is black with a black wife. First of all, he's not the owner. He's not a chairman. He's vice chairman. Okay? This is what happens when black folk, FBA, are so desperate for a win. So desperate for a win. So let's go here. This person says, wait. Where's my comment at? Where's my comment? So that's not his wife. We knew that. She's one of them Bronfman's kids. Where's my comment at? Look at this. He is a black-owned watch business who sells colorful watches. Black people are stupid. Collectively stupid. Okay? Yeah, black people collectively are slow, stupid, whatever you want to call them. Okay? Where is it at? Man, because they were on my neck. Let me find the comments. Wait a minute, they were on my neck. This is why it's dangerous to have a differing opinion. Okay? Let me find. Hold up. Where is it at? Come on, man. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. It has to be under here. It's got to be under here. Okay, here we go. I say, no, he's not majority shareholder. He's vice chairman. His older sister sits on the board. And how is this man black if his grandfather was Swiss? The same question I asked my wife, how are you black if your granddaddy is white? And then she understood the way I was asking the question. She's like, okay, then I'm not. Of course you're not. Now you may be black presenting, black looking, but you are not black. Why is it when it comes to flowers and dog breeds, honeybees, y'all stick to the script when it comes to genetics, crossbreeding, hybrids, right? When for those that have a dog wolf mix, what do you call it? What do you say? It's a dog wolf mix or dog wolf hybrid. You don't say it's either a dog or a wolf. Well, yeah, I got a dog wolf hybrid because it's something different. Yeah. Didn't we all take genetics in high school? Right? The dog breeds. If they're purebreds, they're purebreds. If they're not, you say it's a something mix. So why do you not apply that same logic to humans? Okay, when you have these biracial couple, these interracial couples, okay, the kids are not black, they're not white, they're something different. Why do black people have problems applying this logic to when it comes to humans? Y'all say white people are not humans, right? right? Let y'all tell it, because who says they're not humans? I heard Six the Goddess say they're not humans, right? There was a medical condition, because she was breaking down the don't even ask me how I came across her content. She was breaking down the interracial couple, black man, white woman. Oh, the Sharon Moore. And I guess there's a condition that white women suffer from when they're impregnated by a black man. And I forget the name of the condition she called it, but they suffer from that a whole lot. And she was like, well, that's what happens when you mix a human with a non-human. You get these problems, these medical problems. And I was like, well, goddamn. So if y'all believe that Europeans are not human, and then you take a human and you interbreed with a Neanderthal descendant, what is that child? Well, then what is that offspring? What is it then? What is it? What is it? Okay? This man is an octoroon or a quadroon at best. This man's not black. Olivier Audemars is not black. His granddaddy is Swiss. And I don't mean a black Swiss. He's a white Swiss with a curly mustache. So here we go. I asked the question, how is this man black if his grandfather was Swiss? Bless you. Black people are stupid, man. I hate to say this. That was a stupid question, gang. I can't lie. Okay, I don't need to talk to you. Your bloodline doesn't need to exist. You need to be culled from the herd. I responded to him. I said, you goofies believe in the one drop rule more than the whites do. This person tells me to think critically. This person says mixed race people exist. Yeah, okay. So what are they? They're not black nor white. What are they? And I'll tell mixed race people all the time, you're stupid if you sit here calling yourself one thing over the other. You're stupid. Why? You're not. You're neither one. You're an amalgamation. You're a hybrid, respectfully. Look at this. Is this him or is it not? This person looks black. If his family tree started in the Swiss, they have mixed with the more dominant race. Simple. What? So his reasoning is so this is Viltrumites. I guess we're Viltrumites now. So this goes to the whole invincible Viltrumite, how that genealogy works, right? I can't believe we're doing this. So when Viltrumites, mix with a human, the Viltrumite genetics overtake the human side and becomes full Viltrumite. Is that what the fuck you're saying here? So because his papa had a hunkering for some dark meat, and here you come along, all of a sudden you mean to tell me that the African genes just overtake the white okay. All right, man. All right, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm done. I'm out. This is what I put up with. This is what I deal with. Tomorrow, we'll do this again tomorrow. I'll catch y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night, and I will do the same. Sorry about early tonight, but it will be re-uploaded in the morning for sure.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. The only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, but